Hola, Cheri.
Hola. I'm here in Matanzas, and Cora, who's filming behind the camera, we were just talking a little bit about what makes this place so special to me and why I love it so much. And I was laughing because I'm saying we're walking through, like, you know, sewage basically on either side of us. And it's kind of stinky and dirty, and, you know, Americans who would look at it would call it poverty. But I don't see it that way, you know. What they have, hold on, stop. I don't want you to walk in that water.
In the puddle of mud.
In the sewage. What they have here in real life is, it's so distinct and so precious in a way that we really can't even relate to anymore in the modern world. You know, we've become a culture that's so disconnected from everything. We poop in a bowl, you know, it goes away, we never see it. We don't have any connection with, like, real life and death in, I won't say that, not that we don't have the connection, but in a different way. Here, everything's so tangible, you know, and when something happens, it impacts the whole community, and everyone works together to try to remedy and find solutions, whether it's feeding the family, feeding someone, housing someone, taking care of something, fixing the pipes with the sewage in the streets, whatever it is, you know. And so it's just so precious to me, and that's one of the reasons that I come here over and over, and that I become so just feeling like my whole life has been transformed by my experience here in Cuba. And Cora's been able to share it with me this time, so I'm going to turn around and shoot the camera and have her share her perspective, because I know it's pretty cool too.
Oh gosh, Cuba has truly touched me forever and ever and ever. The way that these people live straight out of their hearts with such dignity and integrity and passion and playfulness and dancing. And like she was saying, you know, they work within a community and they're all helping one another, and they're always doing it with a smile on their face. It's really beautiful. It's really so beautiful, and to share it with Cheri has been something so special, because we're just so in love with this place.
And each other.
And each other.
But that's what happens, you come here and you fall in love with each other too.
You do.
It's beautiful.
You do. I already can't wait to come back, and like I leave in a few days and I'm just like, oh God, no. So yeah, until next time.
Yay, we're gonna just walk you around Matanzas a little more. So we're kind of on the outskirts of town a little bit, just taking a stroll. I always like, whenever I go anywhere, to walk to the outskirts, because it's really where real life is happening in Cuba. When you go to these big cities, you know, and you just hit the tourist areas, you're really not seeing the real thing in Cuba. You're seeing sort of what the government wants you to see and what the tourism industry wants you to see. But when you walk to the outskirts and you see the real edges of town where people are living a daily life, and they're walking to their neighbor's house and their dogs are jumping on them, and there's, you know, sewage flowing through the streets, you get a real taste of the way they really live. And, you know, people can call it poverty, they can call it whatever they want, but the people here have so much dignity around it. For example, the other day we went to see a friend of mine, Juan Carlos, who lives in a community up near El Nicho, really special spot. And he was so proud to show us his house, you know, where he lived, and he was just so excited to share that with us. And really all it was a table, a little stove to make food, and a bed. And that's it. That's all he had. And a hammock where he hung out and he listened to nature and relaxed, and they just create music there and enjoy life. And that's it, you know, and it's so simple, and they're really pretty content with it. I mean, I actually asked him, because he speaks perfect English as well. I was like, Juan Carlos, you know, like, I know you travel around the world, because he does, as a musician and a dancer, he travels all over the world. And I said, you know, which would you prefer? And he said, I'd rather live here like this any day, you know, it's real life, it's pure, it's simple. So just food for thought for all of us out there that complain because we can't get what we want at the time that we want, and we're, oh my gosh, you know, some little tiny things happen, somebody pulls in front of us in traffic and we lose our minds. You know, there's a whole other life, and it's a way to experience life that's more pure and simple, and Cuba offers us a glimpse into that, a real glimpse. Thanks.